I was muted. Violet, can you say something to make sure you're going through? Violet? Probably AFK.
Why don't you sit with me, Miss Anya? Listening on these frequencies, anything out of London, make a note of the time and write down as much as you can.
I heard you were looking for the Project Whisper folder. It's not here. Obviously.
Yes. My parents thought I should learn. For you to take dictation.
Depth of field.
It was useful during my time at the University of London for my doctorate in archaeology. Then the Blitz came and I had to go back home. I was only 16.
Max ist so schön die ganze Zeit nach dem Hammer. Hast du ihn gesehen?
Make Oz.
Bloody fuck, Blasco, I'm knackered. Haven't seen a real bed in months. Fuck off for a minute so I can sleep, right? Wake me if, let's say, the sky's about to fall or some sort of shite. Fuck it, just go away.
And there we go.
This room looks empty. Maybe we could sleep in here. Could use some shut-eye. You know about before going off on you like that. It's a force of habit.
No worries, Johnny Cowboy. It's not the first time it happens.
Yeah, perhaps you should consider removing them tattoos.
I will, in time. I was, as you Americans say, all wet when I got them, and I'm sorry to say it was a very proud moment of my life. I want removing them to be an even prouder moment. No more Nazis, no more tattoos.
So long as you don't get in the way of me killing Nazis, we'll see eye to eye. Caroline's looking for a document folder, Project Whisper.
Oh, it is a human. Max doesn't speak English very well, but he does know Project Whisper. It's a risky business operation. He knows it will cost us to pull it out.
There.
Max doesn't like violence. He doesn't want to see anyone get hurt.
Oh yeah, I was making tea. Shit.
Wir werden für dich kämpfen.
I smoked weed,
Said you
forgot.
borrowed the folder. Do you have it here?
I did take it 2 days ago, but I put it back. Go to the ground floor. The folder should be in the drawer in a desk in her room, where I left it.
Want that leather jacket Blaskowitz has so bad.
In Caroline's room. The folder should be
Pretty
inside
nice
the
one.
desk.
That lambskin lining was so good.
Also, I noticed something incredible when coming here.
What?
Look at the depth of field.
You mean like how it's blurry the further away it is?
Yeah, like, I'm here. and the pillar there.
It's just what being nearsighted is like.
Glasgow is incredibly near. Can't turn on depth of field in this game. Some are high and more nearsighted.
You're saying Blazkowicz needs to get some contact lenses.
Or glass.
Like, he goes through way too much shit for glasses.
Well, that seems to be in order.
Line 1. Build 3D.
The killing never stops. Till I die.
Ooh, this is a nice jacket. You can get it for $200. Damn, that's a steal for $200, especially if the lame on the inside's real.
Especially when you consider trying to sell Dante and Virtual code. 1,000 each.
So the only thing about it that's unrealistic to the one inside the game is that this is nowhere near filthy enough. I'd have to put this thing on and then trek through a muddy castle and kill just all the Nazis. The only way to get it right.
Playing like I do.
Is there any point in strafing? Can they like... What about the Hitler portrait?
It's not the Hitler.
Huh.
I think it's the eagle. They made this in fast. Shockingly fast. Unfortunately, level in this game, but you like at the full and
Okay. I'm gonna go get my seat.
right.
Hey,
Must be Max's room. What is Max?
Okay.
Where's the Project Whisper folder? Either need a crowbar or find a way around.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, Mike.
This is turning into some kind of compulsive behavior.
Tetris on. Know that in chat.
So, his coat actually looks a little bit different than the coat that I'm looking at right here. And the coat that I'm looking at right here is very badass. Not exactly his coat. His coat is that whole dipping thing on one side. The neckline.
Yeah.
Max, I really need you to step aside. Max, bitte. Geht zur Seite. Das ist wichtig.
Max, komm her! Komm an! Alles in Ordnung. Alles wird gut sein. Sorry. I should have known you would have taken it.
Max, why is his head dented like that?
Caroline tells it better than
Much obliged, Captain Blazkowicz. You ready for an assignment? Friends and comrades, this is it. Project Whisper. It's been in development for years. A helicopter aircraft. The Nazis have found a way to make it virtually silent in flight and undetectable by means of radar. Anya has decrypted the Nazi chatter out of London and located the only 3 prototypes in existence at the London Nautica research facilities there. With Captain Blazkowicz on the team, we are finally strong enough to strike at the operations. The days of scurrying like rats are over. With these machines in our possession, we can go anywhere, hit anything. We will rebuild the Kreisau Circle, arm ourselves to the hilt. We will rise up and take down Death's Head for good. They think the war's over, that we are weak, beaten, don't have the guts to oppose them. And as always, they are wrong.
I've got a 14-hour drive. I've got a sinus infection. I haven't had a full night's sleep in 8 months. So let's go, people. Because I'm not doing this again.
You've got balls of steel, Bobby Brown.
Stop. I just want to get this over with.
Landy! Beruhig dich! Komm schon! Papier bitte. Danke. Sie können passieren. Herr Hitler!
Oh, Hitler. Fucking Nazi twit. This big fucking disgrace of a building is a London Nautica. This used to be downtown London. Used to be fighting in the streets over here. I mean, furious, unrelenting resistance. And then the Nazis brought in a London Monitor and everything went to shit from there. They just do whatsoever they please now. They just fucking leveled everything and erected this fucking monstrosity. It's a top Nazi research facility, this is. Aviation, space, all kinds of evil shit transpiring. Caroline and the other pilots should be over the radio tower by now, you see it. Anya's operating the radio back in Berlin. You can reach him using this.
Parliament.
This is where you get off. So long, Blazkowicz. You make this count, all right?
I mean, it's pretty easy to say, hey, this is London, when they basically demolished everything but apparently Big Ben, and then built entirely new buildings. Oh, did he intend to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of a waste of his life, but whatever.
We don't have radio control cars yet.
Oh, the brick.
300 kilos of explosives in that truck. Could feel the shock wave from over here. It's all up to you now, Blazkowicz.
Thanks for almost killing me, buddy.
The radio tower, approximately 7 blocks from your location. You'll have to find a way to the top floor of the Nautica and open the hangar doors. That way you and the other pilots can get inside.
Some of the collision in this.
I don't even know what you're supposed to be doing.
Part of this gate I have to cut is not letting me through.
You're still too tall? You gotta cut a little higher?
Down here, that should be high enough. Just disappeared.
Yeah, what happens if you just like jiggle your mouse all over that thing? Does it just like become like spaghetti and fall apart?
You have to. Polygons.
Out of pain. Every time, just cock and balls.
Good.
The distinct silhouette of dick butt.
Gee.
I shall simply not fight these.
William, I'm looking at blueprints of the building. It's a long way to the top.
That's kind of what they tell. The only time you fight one is when you have like a flat cannon.
Is that a Nazi?
Yeah.
Up ahead is the reception area. I want you to go to the far end of the reception area, through the large doorway, and into the moon dome.
You do this right, Blazkowicz, and Bobby's death will not be in vain.
Wind's coming on hard like. Picked the wrong day for hang gliding.
Bobby, the guy who died at the start of the game, or some other guy?
Yeah, they died in the car.
I mean, Bobby did pretty good for himself. He killed a lot of Nazis.
Alright, those things die faster than I'm used to.
Yeah, this kind of just made it look like there's this big climactic sort of like, oh man, it's a Nazi death robot, this thing's gonna kick your ass. And then you hide behind a piece of rubble and you shoot it in the face for 1.5 seconds. And then it just self-destructs and it's like, oh.
And
okay.
On stuff like Hurt Me Plenty and other higher, it feels like that. It's like every one of those is a ammo investment. It does kind of suck because are a lot harder too. Shouldn't be. But like squished.
I like a game where like there's such a thing as non-lethal shots, but humans still act like they've been shot. Like the closest I've seen is that you can kind of get that in. I never played Red Dead Redemption 2, but in 1, I know if you limb shot some people, sometimes they'll have really long animations where they're like, "Oh man, I've been shot. Oh, he got me." But then, like, you know, so long as they're not dead, eventually they'll come back into the fight. Whereas, like, I kind of like it more if it was depicted like, you know, most people, once they're shot good and once, they're kind of done. Like, you know, I'd like to see that in a video game. Although there'd have to be a way to make that apply to the player or have an excuse in-game why it doesn't apply to the player. It'd be great for like some sort of cybernetic thing game, like a Deus Ex or a 2020 or whatever, 2070. It's like, you know, you don't feel pain like a normal person.
Yeah.
Your organs are artificial, so you're not bleeding out after being shot in the torso, you know, something like that. And then, like, you know, there'd be some enemies that are also cybernetic and have that same thing going for them, so it'd be more like a traditional video game challenge. Where, like, most human enemies, it's like, any shot that doesn't catch in the body armor is gonna take them out of the fight.
This is
Which
a
I think
this is a shotgun.
If anything, that would kind of incentivize using low-cal guns and aiming for limbs, and if you didn't want to kill people. Is like, you know, taking like
Incapacitate.
you're taking a low-cal shot to the limb to like shatter the bone. It'd still suck. It'd be like, wow, I might not be able to play the piano again. Shit.
There's this thing. This? Oh, you gotta get the attachment. The attachment, which I think you get in the place I won't spoil because it's there. Push the scope to the side and then you have energy shots. This is the best you got for...
Inside the moon dome is a door to the maintenance section. Look for a door on the outer wall near to the top of the dome.
What the fuck is this?
The moon.
Some kind of Nazi science center?
Hmm?
Is this based off something inside the British Museum? But like Nazified?
Maybe? I've never been out.
I don't know, I just see a big room like this and it feels like a reference to something. Like this actually exists in some museum in England somewhere, but it has a silly name. They're really proud of it. Just how things work in England. They have silly names and everyone is really proud of them.
I'm gonna go check out the...
Yeah, something like that.
I want to know what scale the moon is there.
Inside the moon dome is a door to the maintenance section. Look for a door on the outer wall near to the top of the dome.
What are you doing?
Better stand on the counterweight.
Well, that should have broke your legs.
I was crouching.
Okay.
I think I found something.
What do you see?
Ancient artifacts. Highly technological in nature.
You think you can make that jacket?
Looks like Hebrew. I think the Nazis are trying to reverse engineer all this stuff.
Are there any identifying marks?
Dot? You should. Dog, Abel, apostrophe. Abel, Tara, space, yoke, item, Charlie, Hal, Uncle Dog.
Might be something in our archives, Anya. See if you can find any references to Dot Yishud.
Will do. Be careful out there.
I like her, Blazkowicz. Good catch. Be sure to bring as much of this Dot Yishud stuff as you can carry.
Will do.
Time to upgrade the laser. Demo of it. Come on. Can't shoot her from there.
Gotta be a way in there.
I remember what.
One more. Right. Let's fire it up.
Laserkraftwerk.
I like how he just throws away the old one.
Don't need it anymore. Plus, in this mode, the gun.
I see a small plumbing channel behind the north wall. Look for some form of access point near the floor.
It's way faster cutting.
About 2 floors up is an access point. Directly to the hangar.
Fucking Doom ass weapon. Would be really great if they had a Commander Keen level just randomly in here.
Any references? I know they do in some of the Doom games.
You should be very close. The hangar is where the Project Whisper helicopter prototypes are kept.
think they'll ever make a Wolfenstein movie.
Right now,
Be easier. You didn't have big honking robots.
fighting to.
And I had an army.
I mean, yeah, but if it's a movie, it would just go back to the original material. Also, like, it doesn't even have to be interlocked into, like, the current game lore. It could be its own thing, like the Doom movie. But, like, make it not suck.
I think best would still be going into the occultism.
I think Tom Hardy would make a good BJ.
Summer of like every movie was stopped.
I think the guy just got enough money.
Fair enough.
I think Tom Hardy, through all the movies he was in a short period of time, kind of just sit on a pile of money for the rest of his life. And now he doesn't really have to worry about anything. Like, I don't think he has any crippling drug addictions that are just gonna, like, hemorrhage his resources, like a lot of musicians do. So, like, I think those are just his millions now, and if he has them well invested, they'll just self-replicate, so, like, good for him.
Venom, Mad Max.
I just hope he didn't end up buying one of those stupid fucking Hollywood Hills homes that cost like $1 bajillion million. I hate those things. Like, when I see shit like the fucking palace that Justin Bieber lives in, I'm just like, whatever. Hey Alexis, if I got into streaming and the first thing I streamed was either my evil playthrough of BG3 or a meme playthrough of BG3, would you be my guest for that? Because my idea for the evil playthrough is I just make Dr. Evil from Austin Powers, but as a sorcerer. It'll honestly just be him going around doing all the ridiculously evil things.
Boss is...
I don't know. If I ever play BG3 again after this, which I probably will, but if I do it again after this, outside the multiplayer campaigns I'm already in, I'm probably gonna do an origin campaign. I just don't know which of the origin characters I'm gonna pick. I mean, probably Shadowheart. He is my favorite origin character, if I'm just being totally honest with myself. But like... feels the most like the main character. I mean... opening cutscene-wise, I'd say Lae'zel feels the most like the main character.
I honestly don't know enough about Baldur's Gate.
Lae'zel is a Githyanki fighter who is young and she's on her first job and she aspires to become a Githyanki knight that gets to ride a red dragon around. Which if you play as a Dragonborn and you romance her, there is this undertone to your relationship where it's like, you know those country girls that are way too into horses and probably aren't having sex with horses, but you know there's like a sexual undertone to their attraction to horses? Yeah, so it kind of feels like that, but you're like, instead of being a horse person, like it's dragons and you're a dragon person. You're like a version of the steed that is okay to have a sexual relationship with. It's weird. But I really do get that feeling with my one Dragonborn character. I had make a relationship with Lae'zel. Because, you know, she did want to ride a dragon. She got to. Just not the size she wanted. Still enjoyed herself.
Nazi's dead. Nazi robot's dead. Broke all your shit. Helicopter secured.
Like, Lae'zel's a terrible person, but I have a lot of empathy for her. She's kind of a terrible person because she came from a terrible society.
Got that informed awfulness.
Yeah. So out of all the characters, the one that feels like the most like it was someone's actual D&D character that they wrote into the game is Will. Will feels like someone had played him in a campaign before in tabletop and were like, I'm totally porting this guy into Baldur's Gate 3, all you guys can get fucked. And I like Will. Like, I like all the characters. Will's an alright guy. But, like, he's not that, like, the concept for him mechanically is that he's supposed to be a close combat warlock. And close combat warlocks just aren't that good.
Nothing broken. Fucking hell, you dumb German sod. You can't be that reckless with your landings, you get yourself killed. Blast away! Pick up Caroline, put her in the pilot seat of the last helicopter.
My hero.
All aboard! How did you survive? I thought you were dead.
Don't remember much. Remember punching Hans Gross in the face. Remember ascending into the sky. For moments there I thought I was going to heaven. Then falling, then pain. First pain of my life. Felt like my insides were running out through my back. Could barely move. Had to crawl. They found me after 3 days in a ditch. Long months in a Kreisauer hospital bed. They were shoving tubes in me. Infection. These things I don't want to remember.
I'm sorry about your legs.
Don't be. I've learned how to fly.
Wait, was she in the same fall that injured Blazkowicz?
No. Her story is entirely 2009. The one that's just called Wolfenstein. Okay.
Things are never going to fit, Caroline.
Yes, they will. Trust me.
It's one of those games mostly grounded in reality, and it forces you to use magic when you don't want to.
Hey, well, never.
And that wasn't made by this company.
It was made by Ravensoft. I think, anyway.
I mean, Ravensoft made some okay games. Like, they made those 2 Star Trek games that were pretty good.
They made the Hex and Heretics here.
What is the dot ye should?
Well, they developed it while the license came.
But I have some ideas.
Good. Anya, you take the lead on this. Blazkowicz, whatever she needs, you help her find it, yeah?
But Ravensoft also did Tournicast
William, I
Wolfenstein.
could use your help. Could you come over here for a second?
One day you gotta get Star Trek Elite Force and play that.
A way to create a type of super concrete.
About it.
This is what the Nazis have used to
The Star Trek Voyager first-person shooter video game, and it's actually pretty good.
Created all those cities so quickly. Now that we know where it comes from, I need a sample of it for closer study. Can you look around here for a piece of exposed concrete that shows an outbreak of mold? It should be porous enough for you to cut me a sample.
Whatever you need.
Also, there was this encrypted list of Dat Yishud members in Poland during the war. I need to compare it with the official German state records on Jewish citizens in the years between 1939 and 1945. Can you see if those records are in the archives room?
I'll get right on that.
And there's one more thing. It's quite critical.
What?
That'll be all. We can go now.
You need keys. Idiot. I saw Fergus reading there earlier. I did. He has keys.
Don't know who this is supposed to be. Quiet story.
Fergus, I need the keys to the archives. You got them?
Yeah. Hang on. Fuck!
You okay, Fergus?
I'm getting old, Blazkowicz. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this.
We'll be all right. We can still get the job done.
Aye? For how much longer?
What's this about, Fergus?
I don't know. Nothing. Everything. It's about that boy, goddammit, Private Wyatt. He should be here instead of me. He was young. He had potential. He could have given us a future. You and me were two fucking mummies from the past, running on nothing but willpower.
I made the wrong choice.
Oh, that's fucking obvious, isn't it? I was ready to die. I would have done it gladly. I worked my ass off to save that boy, Blazkowicz, and you fucking pissed it away on a whim. Remember Prendergast? That fucking kid, he could endure anything. Now he's gone. They're all fucking gone. And you're stuck with this useless fucking skeleton. I mean, tell me, what's the long-term solution, eh? Who's gonna take over when we're too damn battered to strap on the holsters anymore? Get the fuck out. I need a nap.
Another nap.
so close.
I like to play through all the good Far Cry's.
My thinkings. I'm getting stupider around you.
I think people would be down to watch that.
Five?
I think 1 and 2 are good. Yeah, I think 4's not bad if you don't try to 100% complete it. If you try to do 100%, it outstays its welcome. I think the aesthetic's not bad. I think the supernatural shit's okay. But the core gameplay where you have to do the missions for Evil Person 1 or Evil Person 2 to take down Evil Person 3, that kind of sucks.
My complaints are like, I'm gonna set this waypoint on the map. I get 5 seconds out, like not even 5 seconds, steps outside the compound. Come back here, we're getting attacked. Like, no, fuck off, do it yourself. And it doesn't remove the waypoint you set, but it changes the distance where you set it to where they want you. And like wild animal attacks happen.
The ones that piss me off are the eagles, because it's all like sort of just wandering around, and then suddenly like an eagle's in your face, and it's like, fuck.
And the bears suck too. And the tigers and the lepers. I don't 100. Every time I play it, I make sure I pick up the record for Das Blue U-Boot.
Exception. Want to kill the Nazis? Want to kill the Wolfenstein Nazis? Aha. If you see Dune 2 and you get your Shy Halisi popcorn tub, where you...
Got it?
Walter. Travel with me to Baldur's Gate. Well, good man. A good man.
Like this jump.
Save first this time?
There's no manual save.
Oh, wow. No quick saves either?
There's a quick save, but this is the room. Robots.
Yeah, but having to lance the robots every single time. Oh, there's a moth in the room, Walter. Do you want to fight it? Walter, you're so bad at finding the moth.
Welcome back, Captain Blazkowicz.
Howdy, cowboy.
Here's your explanation about Max.
What the damn hell are you doing?
Science project.
Well, you're scaring Max.
Sorry, pal. Didn't know he'd flip out like that. That his son?
No. Well, kind of. I don't know.
So not his son.
Used to be Klaus had a son, born during the war. A miracle, he called it. They had tried for years to have a child, him and his wife.
Yeah, well, he'd make a pretty good father. For a Nazi.
The child was born with a club foot. Klaus knew, of course, what that meant. He begged the doctors not to report it to the authorities. Then secret police showed up to take the boy away. Klaus and his wife tried to stop them. The wife died from a bullet to the head. The child, too. Klaus could not protect them.
So he blames himself.
I think so. And he will never forgive the Nazis.
Yeah, but what about the guy with the flat
See
head?
if he's okay. Lost toy. Well, I found you.
That was more explaining. Don't know if they.
Why are you so close? Your simian shadow is overspreading my thinkings.
Thank you, William. Give me some time to analyze this. I think I'm onto something.
Gum? It's good. Cherry?
Nah. I'm good, thanks.
Concrete. The essential building material of the Reich. It's based on a .E technology. It's almost perfect, but it's deteriorating through time, developing mold. Someone is tampering with the mix, someone who knows its secrets. I analyzed it and found a trace of this type of limestone that exists only in northern Croatia. Now, look at this. The name Set Roth. It appears 3 times in .E documents. According to official records, he's been detained in 1941 in Łódź and sent off to a forced labor camp in Belice in northern Croatia. Now, this is where things get interesting. The labor camp excavates limestone from a quarry for manufacture of Concrete. I believe this is the place where we'll find Set Roth, a living member of .E.
Problem is, there are so many unknowns. This is an old man. Chances are he's dead already. We can't assault a site of this magnitude and hope to locate him before the whole damn Nazi army arrives.
What is the plan?
Someone needs to go in there and find him. Go undercover.
Any volunteers?
You ready for this, Blazkowicz?
Ready to go to prison?
So stupid.
And
How's arrogant? No one is ever ready for something like this.
Bitte, bitte, gute Frau! Sie liegt im Sterben! Fass mich nicht an!
Bewegung! Saubande!
Frau Engel, was ist mit dem hier?
Zu massiv. Der frisst uns die Haare vom Kopf.
Nee, der kommt mir irgendwie bekannt vor. Der sieht wie
And
ein
you still haven't fucked her
Schwager
face up yet?
Frau Engel.
Quince.
Wolfgang, der hier.
Jawohl, Lagerkommandant!
Well, I should get closer to my computer then. Off the couch for me. Okay.
Well, by sequence, I mean like there's a sneaking section. And then at the end of the sneak combat scene where she gets
Human beings. Like cattle in this place. Need to stay calm. Remember the mission. Find, set, Roth. Count to 4. Inhale.
The first day is tough, my friend, clear to accept. It gets no easier, me. Now I can remember near how many weeks long, months maybe. Not many survive for long. I was fighting the Nazis in Africa. I held them back for a while, Marit and the luck. It was too strong. Now I just try to survive, day for day.
I'm looking for a man called Set Roth.
I have heard of him. Survived in here longer than any other. He's in Block 4. Jay want to go there? Jay need a rector uniform.
Whoever dumped!
Look for a prisoner over there, by your right, dressed in a Block 4 uniform. Say now, Miss Milo. I heard his wife is quartered in our block. Maybe that will convince him to trade uniforms, let yo. But they need to distract the guards first.
Nice.
Find a way to distract the guards. They're watching you closely. Break your machine. Crazy what? Good trick if you want the guards off your back.
Check out the guy's action. Doesn't say or do.
where they keep your wife.
What? Who are you?
I'm in the same block as her.
You sure?
She's not dead. Oh, God, she lives.
If you're willing to swap uniforms, you can find out for yourself.
Okay. Hurry.
Yeah, just
okay. That just happened.
the jumpsuit really fast.
Na, wie sieht's aus? Können wir wieder anfahren? Die Lager sind geschmolzen. Brauchen wir unten ein paar Mechaniker. Die kommen erst morgen wieder. Ja, dann machen wir Schluss für heute, oder? Ja. Komm, gehen wir saufen. Warum denn nicht?
Aufgemerkt, Gefangene! Die Fabrik ist für heute geschlossen. Kehrt sofort in eure Quartiere zurück. Insassen von Block 4 durch das rote Tor. Insassen von Block 6 durch das blaue Tor.
I hope they find what they seek, my friend. My name is Bombate.
William J. Blazkowicz. Be safe out there.
Safe.
Heard of places like this. Auschwitz, Buchenwald, from east to west.
Did you get it, Walter?
You have you seen my daughter?
Set Roth.
Look at this Shimshin. So much muscle and physique. What for combat?
You Set Roth?
I'm not sure yet. What do you know of Set Roth?
You doubt you should. Source of the Nazi technology. I'm here to rescue you.
You're here to this is wonderful. He's here to rescue me. Who will rescue him? And then, get weg, Shimshin. Don't waste your time. I swore an oath to never betray the secrets of Das Yichud.
Fuck your oath. People are dying. The resistance calls on you.
So it's a transaction of sorts, right? My personal freedom for the secrets I swore to keep. Sacrifice my honor on the altar of righteousness? Well, permit me a moment to consider, Shimshin. Here's my proposition to you. Aid me in closing this place down and I will seat you and your comrades at the table of true power.
Deal.
I've been working on a little project. That machine there, it moves because of stolen Das Yichud technology. I know it very well. Now this... Don't look at this so bluntly. For this I can seize control over that machine, level the gates of this place, free everyone. I only miss one more part.
Name it.
That's a power source. Now, that machine, well, its electrical systems are powered by a detonic battery. You can find the detonic battery at the service station at the command building. It's in a different block, Block 6. If you can disable the automatic security systems monitoring the exits, you'll be able to make it into Block 6. I believe that there, at the guards barracks, there's a control module. It controls the security systems. Find a way in. Locate the control module. Disable the systems. Come back to me.
Washing down that moth you ate, Walter? You caught it. I saw you.
Oh, God. Stench in here.
Who's that? Someone popped in for a second. Yeah.
Dachtest wohl, du könntest dich in mein Haus schleichen, was? Solche Dreistigkeit habe ich von Ungeziefern wie dir noch nie gesehen. Unglaublich. Da denkt man, Man wüsste, wie ein Insekt denkt. Und was von ihm zu erwarten ist. Doch weit gefehlt. Du erbärmliches Stück Scheiße. Ich werde jede einzelne Kakerlake zertreten.
Oh, he uses one hand to stab them, and then he just uses the other hand to drive the knife all the way in. Good animation. Well, a human skull is like really hard. Wow, this guy's just like did not pay enough attention.
What's that?
I mean, if I was walking around and I saw a crouching guy with a knife come out from behind a corner, I'd be like, what the fuck?
There's gotta be it. The control module for the security systems. Security systems disabled. Need to find Set.
Wow, now you're healthier than ever.
Woke up with a...
Sometimes we have to find other ways of resistance than violence. The slightest adjustment of the chemicals destabilizes the mixture. Structural soundness erodes, mold develops. Security systems.
It's done.
Wow, Shimshin. What is your name, Igor?
Blazkowicz.
Blazkowicz, yes, Blazkowicz. So, now the security systems are disabled. You can go past this gate, back through the factory, out the blue gate inside Block 6 where the command control building is located. Sneak inside, get the detonic battery. Please act urgently before anyone notices what you have done.
What's that?
That's good luck.
Hey, extremely Yiddish man. Let's go.
Listen to me, Ingole. Go out the gate, through the factory, past the blue gate and into Block 6. Sneak into the Camp Command building, steal a Detonic battery, that's it.
Here we are. Camp Command building. Battery has to be in here somewhere. Was zum Teufel? Seltsam.
I watched a video on this that talked about how all the same music trends happening in the Wolfenstein alternate timeline doesn't make any fucking sense. Because Nazis would have suppressed literally all of this music.
It does make sense.
They never would have gotten out of their first phase, though. That was the only phase that would have been seen acceptable by Nazis.
But that's where we get. Pretty sure that's where it yells.
Like, a bunch of dudes in bowl cuts singing about how holding hands is good. That's fine. That's not revolutionary. Yeah, but like having a psychedelic era in the Nazi Germany just doesn't make any fucking sense. And also, Yellow Submarine was not written in 1960. Anyway.
Wasn't written in the 50s either.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's weird in Youngbloods how disco exists, though, because it's like, Nazis would have suppressed the absolute shit out of disco. Like, a lot of Americans did their best to suppress the shit out of disco because it was too black. Like, I'm just saying, like, it just doesn't feel like it feels to be a very underground musical style, not something you hear listening on a radio just playing in the open. If they wanted to have disco, you know?
I know that one.
Like, if they had shit that was, like, basically, like, you know, the Carpenters or something, I'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever.
The monkey. Mostly the monkey.
The beetles are not allowed. They have been replaced by the monkeys. You listen to the monkeys now.
Back of the... Blunt spike.
It's hard to hear what you're saying. You keep cutting out. Your video is flawless though, which is weird.
It's my noise gate on. But there's the like the blunt spike on the back. I want to say, huh?
Are you supposed to drive that through the top of someone's skull to kill them instantly?
It's supposed to break their skull. I want to say it's called a skull crusher. Or just reach in and grab it.
PJ, you dumb asshole.
Ein Saboteur! Hier, den erkenne ich von der Selektion wieder.
Nein, noch davor, Bobby. Der Nachtzug.
Meine Güte, ja, du hast recht. Zu einem Abzeichensurteil ist ein Amerikaner und ein Anarchist, hä?
Ein Amerikaner? Gut. Sofortige Liquidierung von ihm und allen Insassen von Block 4. Sollte eine eindrückliche Warnung sein für all die Schweine, die an einen Aufstand gedacht haben. Alarmieren Sie an Faust.
Jawohl, Lagerkommandant. Dabei muss ich aber nicht dabei sein, oder? Der Gestank dieses Ortes. Nee.
Mach, was du willst. What were you thinking, you stupid idiot? Weitermachen, Herr Faust!
Hey! Battery! You have it!
They didn't take it out of your hand?
Why'd they let me?
They let you have that in your cuffed hand? What the fuck? This scene is ridiculous.
Now remote control.
So that thing just grabbed her face and that's why she's fucked up?
For your crime, you will die like vermin. I will hunt you down. To the end of the earth I will find you. Your skin charred, your fats rendered, your kind exterminated. In the end I will feed your flesh to the furnace.
Still alive.
Yeah, I know. He cuts your head off in the next game, I know.
Take a seat, big man.
Was everyone else dead? Didn't save the other prisoners? Oh, shit.
Now we free everyone. Understand?
Oh, yeah, Final Fantasy XIV time.
Steal a vehicle and crash through the gate. Let's go.
This is basically the Wolfenstein version. Yeah, and I dead in this.
The Wolfenstein would be a good place for Liberty Prime.
Absolutely. Although you'd have to change. Liberty Prime is complaining about.
I mean, anti-fascist Liberty Prime would be based, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, just anti-communist is.
Why is the tower gonna fall over?
Nah, I couldn't aim high enough.
Hey, I'm opening the gates, Mr. Blazkowicz! Protect them, Mr. Blazkowicz! Take that vehicle! Wait for us! We will lead the way! Everyone is on board! Come quickly, shipship, we must leave now! So get out of this place, Mr. Blazkowicz! What is he doing?
Gold around here.
We're leaving now!
No one leaves my camp.
Hate to make compliments, but I might have underestimated the usefulness of your ape-like physique, Mr. Blazkowicz.
That you should.
Wait, that African guy, he died?
What is it?
Das Yichud is an ancient, mystical society. For millennia, we have operated with utmost secrecy up until right now.
What do? Do you pray?
No, Mamale, we don't pray. We invent things, Mamale. The technology, developer Das Yichus is centuries ahead of anything you've ever seen or imagined, and highly dangerous in the wrong hands. And the Nazis found our safekeep. They stole our secrets. They used them to win the war. Everything they have accomplished, everything was built upon our knowledge. But it wasn't our only safekeep. We have hundreds of them hidden in the secret places of the world. Hundreds, some small.
They fuck you over just by finding one?
The Nazis found others. Great
Do all
halls
this
of
bullshit,
knowledge
finding one of them
stacked
in
high,
hundreds.
magnificent inventions.
Hey, fuck you guys.
Will seem like magic. Now, I can open for you the gates to such a place. Getting there will be a challenge.
What will it take?
Well, the safekeep is hidden deep below the Atlantic Ocean. We will need a U-boat capable of great depths. That's all.
Stealing a
You know, just an
goddamn
entire
Nazi
U-boat.
This is what you're proposing? Are you off your head, man?
I know how to get a U-boat, but for my plan to work, I need this thing operational.
How did that not break the table?
It really.
I can do this in my sleep.
Good. We would need some additional features on it too. I will prepare a specification for you. Blaskovich, help him out, sir, if you'd be so kind.
Oh, say it good, say it good. Oh, Mr. Blaskovich, I will need some welding equipment, please.
Sid,
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out what exactly you were doing in this organization of yours. Was it some kind of supernatural engineering?
We don't believe in things supernatural, Mama. We believe in God. Das Yichud it's a philosophy. It is a way of understanding God through knowledge. It is based on pure reason, pure rational thought, not supernatural bupkis.
Huh. So everything you have created, what were you planning on using all that stuff for?
Oh, you don't understand, Amale. There was never any purpose or intent of use beyond the act of creation. We create the community.
I mean, I'd believe that because if you created hundreds of years advanced technology
Go on.
and actually used it, the Jews would probably be in a better place.
Closer to God.
But never intended to be used.
No, the act of creation itself is the intended use.
Oh, Tazoi, Maidel, here's something cooking in that Chinese of hers. Do you appreciate the distinction? Mamala, this safekeep I'm about to reveal to you is not a treasure chamber. It is a deep geological repository, protecting some of our most dangerous creations for the sake of the outside world. The purpose already served. Do you see that?
Whatever helps the cause.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, it's just my wedding ring. It's gone. I'm always so clumsy. I lost it when we got back. It's not worth much, but it's all I have left of him. My dear Sebastian.
Flush the toilet.
Well, that seems to be in order.
Makes sauce?
Oh, yes, I have.
Jesus Christ, Tekla. Why aren't you asleep?
I try not to sleep. No telling if I'll ever wake up. Let me ask you something. He will not understand. Where do you go when you lose consciousness? Why even bother?
What?
Surprise, surprise. You have a brain. The brain is a biological computational device running an electrochemical process. Your consciousness is an emergent property of said process. Blank face like that of a baby. In other words, you are your electrochemical process. Fundamentally, you have the experience of a continuous existence. You are you at this point in time, the same you as you were in the past, and you have a sensation of riding along this continuum of being you into the future. Do you follow me? Doesn't look like it. Continuing. On occasion, the brain may be subjected to trauma, temporarily discontinuing the electrochemical process, such as a boxer being knocked out. As this occurs, the brain is no longer running its electrochemical consciousness-generating process. Hence, consciousness is lost. You lose consciousness. Pay attention now. At this point in time, your consciousness, all that is you, your continuum of being you, has ceased to exist in the physical world. Now, moments later, the electrochemical process may start up again, allowing consciousness to emerge out of the information stored in the brain. But I wonder, where are you in the meantime? No, it's too stupid. Must we not assume that at the point when consciousness is lost, the person dies? If a new consciousness appears or not in the same brain is entirely inconsequential to the dead consciousness. The new consciousness is simply a new person. Because it emerges from the same brain, it has access to all the memories and cognitive structures as a dead
Oh,
consciousness.
Dutch.
So it thinks it is the same person, but in actuality, it is just an imposter, inheriting the body and brain from the previous, now dead inhabitant. Yes, like talking to a child.
What about the soul?
Soul. I knew he was stupid. There's no such thing as a soul. We are machines of biology, nothing more, nothing less. Idiot! The soul, simply a pointless concept dreamt up by priests and fairy tale men. You're an anomaly, you. An outlier. Useless. A laughing anus is what you are.
And you slept through all that?
Having seen that, I noticed a
what?
The electrochemical process does not stop when you're asleep or out. Implied it did.
My lord. You found it.
What do you want, Blazkowicz?
Looking for the welder. You seen it?
No, I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. No, you're right, you're right. I was meaning to sort out the railing over by the secret fountain entrance. Fucking thing fell out of my hand into the water. I'm a bit busy at the moment, but you want the welder, you go right on ahead and start swimming. The door at the secret fountain entrance is...
Did we learn how he got those scars?
Go over there.
He had those before. Probably something from before the death.
Looks like either a chemical burn, most likely from a splash of acid from the look of it.
Pretty sure it's a chemical.
Yeah. Sorry, pal. Don't mean to, derail your trip.
Could be a napalm splash, but...
I need to get through that door.
Please. What I think about, I'd rather not think about.
I mean, they had something for flamethrowers in the 40s.
Jay would think that when Jay seen what I have, your mind would break like an egg. How come it has not?
I figured it just...
It has begun already, and I just don't know it.
World changing. No matter who you are or what you're made of. Thing is, you and me, we just gotta ride the world.
Where'd you find that fashionable jacket?
And kill all the Nazis?
And kill all the Nazis.
I would drink with you in celebration, Veneer, that time comes.
Oh. Oh.
Zeit sind verdammt viele Soldaten in den Straßen unterwegs, nicht wahr? Ja, und so haben wir, dass sie die nötigen Kräfte haben, dieses Unwesen auszuhaben.
All that work for a lousy welder. Next time you go get it, Fergus.
Oh, Isha Koach, Shimshon, Isha Koach. That's all I need. Or actually, would you deliver this note to Anya? She will need the frequency of the transponder to track the thing.
Like I'm the goddamn errand boy.
William. Do you have a moment?
Hast du Platzgewitz gesehen? Schon wieder mit dieser Unsinn. Mein Gott, was ist nur los mit diesen Leuten?
I want this. With you. Like this. Always.
And which one of these scenes makes the twins?
Believe it.
I think this.
But not today.
Listen to my voice, Blazkowicz. Where you are now, inside sewage tunnels, the intestinal tracts of the city, and deeper below, the Berlin catacombs, a vast complex, the most secure site in.
I would play co-op of Youngbloods with you if it didn't suck.
Nazi regime. The things we could do with those weapons. Riot. We revolt.
Real shame that it sucks though.
Yeah, I know, right?
And it contributes nothing to the story.
It's a tunnel glider. The Nazis use them for maintenance down there. We've been trying for years to bring it up to working order. This is the first phase of the plan to gain access to Set's underwater.
There's a flaw in this thing. It's water. Is the runoff from the fountain that it's connected to the main sewage area, like the main. And Blast goes in there with just a mask. The frame has no glass on it, no goggles, and it's gonna have pink eye for the rest of the year.
To find a way into the weapons depot in the Berlin catacombs.
Anya has agreed to track your position over the transponder and provide tactical support. Good luck, Sir Blaskovich. These are deep waters.
William, can you hear me? You'll have to make your way all the way through the sewer tunnels and into the Berlin catacombs. I'll try to guide you through. You might have to exit the tunnel glider to neutralize obstacles in your way. Don't lose track of the tunnel glider. It's your only source of oxygen.
I was a kid, and the red tide was rising. Went in the water on account of disobeying Father. Felt like my skin was on fire. Like my skin was on fire.
You are right underneath the Eisenwald prison now. Caroline told me a few inmates tried to escape through the sewer system with some valuables a few years ago. They didn't make it very far.
Years old, from the pond by the stables, came up covered in leeches. Crazy, filthy leeches.
William, I have something I want to tell you. I've been reading this diary my grandmother gave me. It's my cousin Ramona's diary. She used to work with us at the asylum. She's dead now, but she had many secrets inside of her, and there was no one she could trust to keep them. So she wrote them all down. I will radio the diary entries to your audio log. If you
Why?
find the time, you can listen.
Why?
It's not a...
You are in now, it's been out of commission for a long time, but some machinery might still be manually operable.
But, like, the reason is because the devs wrote more. Oh, no, it's there.
The deep basin was used to regulate overflow. You will have to find a way to reach the platform on the other side.
swam many water in my days. None as cold as this.
Well done, William. This is as far as the tunnel glider will take you. Through the last section, you will have to swim. The catacombs are closed.
Age 11. Swam across Forney Lake on a bed over 10 soldiers. It wasn't as dark as this. Age 19, dove down the well to salvage Father's watch, but it wasn't as deep as this.
Excellent, Captain Blazkowicz. You are now inside the weapons depot. This is the second phase of the plan to gain access to Set's underwater safekeep. In these munition stocks there is a cargo train. The train is packed full. Small arms, artillery shells, torpedoes and such for distribution to the Nazi war machine. You will steal this train. Small arms we can use to strengthen our fighters, but the real target is securing the torpedo delivery. This will allow you to board and seize control of a Nazi U-boat. But first things first, steal the train. Locate the train and drive it to the abandoned underground train station north of there. Our people will be waiting for you at the station. Klaus will give you further details on the ground.
I gotta go see if there's nachos left. Meat. Walter's here.
Ugh. Things.
Our ground team is in position by the abandoned train station north of your location, William. They will meet you when you get there.
Walter down.
Our ground team is in position by the abandoned train station north of your location, William. They will meet you when you get there.
Got like 4.
Our ground team is in position by the abandoned train station north of your location, William. They will meet you when you get there.
Bunch.
Yeah.
Clean? Anyone following you?
No.
No? What do you mean, no? Yes?
I have a friendly face. Delivers to the Nebelyard. Alles in Ordnung, Horst?
Du, nimm nicht so viele Kisten, sonst merken die, dass etwas nicht stimmt.
Ja. They supply the torpedoes to all the Nazi U-boats in Europe.
You will hide in the torpedo. Horst will slip it back into main supply. And you will wake up on a U-boat for breakfast time. Once we have a U-boat, we take it to Set's secret safekeep, yeah? Hey, sailors, get in the way. Bang bang soda pop.
Come on, man. I'll fuck the pig, you just hold the ears.
Okay, Carrera Johnny. Get in the torpedo. Once you board the U-boat, patch this thing into the communication room and raise the antenna buoy. We need radio contact.
The dark dreams seem to fade. Too far out of reach. For now, I just miss the light.
You're saying in the next game this gets biblical? Sucks.
Huh?
I suck.
No, I mean like Blazkowicz self-talk.
Oh, is this the scene where the Nazis are all like, oh man, people being mean to Nazis is bad? Or is that in the next game?
I don't know what you're talking about.
People talking about anti-fascists being like extremists. And then you can shoot them.
I don't remember that part.
Oh, I remember. I think the Nazis in this room have a conversation that's like so much for the tolerant left sort of thing.
I never paid attention. Oh, some of them.
Having this many armed guards on a submarine makes no fucking sense.
Every person on board is armed in some way. But it's not like there's civilians on this.
Yeah, but they should be in sailor uniforms, not in like body armor.
Yeah, they're in.
It's pretty cumbersome to wear your body armor when you're under the fucking ocean and wouldn't be expecting a fight.
Also, the armor doesn't really do anything.
Attention, hostile enemy. You're being addressed by the commander of this vessel, Captain Anton Krieger. Surrender immediately and you will be treated fairly and in accordance with maritime law.
To who? At this point, because at this point, the groups that still exist are basically Germany, Japan, and I think China. And since the Axis, it's not like Japan stopped being an empire. Still imperial. know what's a really good idea? How about... Looks like a reactor. I thought there was a point you could,
Achtung! Ab sofort melden sich alle wichtigen Besatzungsmitglieder auf der Brücke. Kontaminierungskorps, bewaffnet euch und kümmert euch um den Eindringling. Wir bleiben komplett abgeriegelt, bis die Lage geklärt ist. Das ist ein Befehl!
Jetzt hab ich dich! Verstanden?
Klaus's radio thingamajig. See if my people are on the airwaves. The antenna. bag. Bag's in the river.
Keep the channel open, Blazkowicz. We are inbound. Tracking your signal. You know what you have here, Captain Blazkowicz? This is the Eva's Hammer, the crown jewel of the Nazi U-boat fleet. There's a nuclear cannon on this boat. Correction. Our nuclear cannon. Some backbone on this here magnificent fucking U-boat, Captain. I'll give him that. Took the decryption keys to the nuclear cannon to his grave.
It won't fire?
Well, not the nuclear warheads, no. There I was, pining to ram a big proper atom bomb down Deathhead's throat.
So let's find decryption keys.
The actual physical nuclear decryption keys are not kept on planet Earth. They're stored in the Nazi lunar base. U-boat captains are required to learn them by heart. Well, the lunar base is the most secure facility the Nazis have. It's where they do all their top secret research these days.
What's your point?
Caroline and Anya are working on a bunker HQ.
Engelach, we are here.
My father taught me this rhyme as a child. Now many other songs for different places.
I know cock-a-doodle-doo. You fancy that'll open something? You should move out of the way. Move. Oh, fuck me in the head.
Can you feel the earth trembling? This entryway hasn't been used for centuries. Step inside. Mr. Blazkowicz, please, take us inside. Very good. How do you kindler say? Let's get the show on the road. I tell you, I have waited for this moment. There was many among us who wanted to even the balance of the war. But things happen fast. Our gatekeepers were murdered and then some were exiled. Some succeeded. We had begun to transfer much knowledge to the governments who fought the Nazis, and there was hope. For a time, there was hope. Till the Nazis dropped the atom bombs. Well, there was no hope then. I remember when the Das Jugend would gather in places like this, it was brimming with life, and the channels of nature was open. But now, I think we may be the last to visit. Here we are. But let me see. Warning. Blah, 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 blah. Bobby Meisters, just step inside.
Yeah?
There's a transition chamber. The main hall.
Wait. What do you mean, warning?
Yeah, warning. The instructions are old and faded. Let's go. This we use to get to the main hall. I don't recognize these symbols. Oh, let me see. What?
You should go next there, Blazkowicz. I'll cover the rear, all right?
Ain't Sophie, that's a very, very good place. Powerful, huh? That's magnetic research. That's... Huh?
Jesus Christ! What the hell is this thing?
This is the secret vault out there. Now, first, we need to activate magnetic fields and create an entryway. This machine here, it controls the electromagnetic field. Yes. Okay, are you ready, Ingele? 1, 2, 3, go! There. This is Das Jugend prism to make your laser beam attuned to the proper frequency. And you should be able to charge the magnetic coils. You see them? It's up there. I will work to get this thing going.
What kind of place is this?
This is an ancient place. One of many that doesn't use it. It built places like this before mankind knew how to talk. You have people who say no, and now we ascend. Take us up, Shimshin. Tell me, Sephiroth is not a genius. Gentlemen, this is it. Go ahead, look around. Anything that is useful to you, you may take. Just remember, you are in a sacred space.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, is there a connection issue?
Yeah, Discord did that thing where it shits the bed. So what I missed is you were descending into the archive or whatever it is, the vault.
You missed us opening the archive. Now I'm doing a puzzle.
Long story short, I'm now standing inside a secret vault full of things. Of course, I'm accompanied by a Nazi-killing lunatic and some kind of genius wizard who claims to have best known basis of God Almighty himself. Oh, well, we can all hope for more stimulating time advance in the future. Give my love to everyone back home. Focus out.
Roger. I'm sufficiently impressed.
Yeah, Blasco. Can't seem to get this thing to work. I think I need a round-like object to insert into this slot here. See if you can find it somewhere. Blasco, I need to activate this machine. I need some kind of orb-like activity to insert in the slot here. Can you find it?
Come in. Come in.
Hey, what you got, Caroline?
We have a lead on those decryption keys for the nuclear cannon. Anya? It's a troop transport train recalled from the African front. On board is the chief research scientist for Death's Head's latest generation.
What are you gonna do with the nuke, though?
He's leaving for the Nazi lunar base tonight to
Hit
oversee
Death's
the launch
Head's
of the
compound?
useful data. We intercept the troop transport train, locate the chief research scientist, steal his identity, and use it to permit Blazkowicz to take his seat on the lunar shuttle. Once at the lunar base, you need to find the nuclear decryption keys and bring them back to Earth.
How to intercept a high-speed Nazi troop transport train?
Best side will be the Gibraltar Bridge.
Okay, but how?
Set. Any ideas?
We can use this one. This is very, very powerful. Where in English you can call it, I mean, how's it? Spindly torque. You drop this in front of the train, this will stop anything.
Excellent. Leave right away. That third train is en route.
Fuck me. I know what you're thinking, Blasco. No chance. I'm keeping this thing.
You give that to Caroline.
Fucking look at it! Damned monster of a bridge! A Nazi highway to the African front! Fucking genocide enabler!
The train should be arriving at the bridge any moment now.
You heard her, Blasco? Stand by!
Gibraltar?
Yeah. Great of Gibraltar.
Captain, par for the course, innit? Mayhem and destruction like what you always do. It's just you doing you. Caroline, you there? That train's going nowhere. I'm gonna drop off the crazy American. He's got that angry look on him again.
Roger that. Keep up the good work.
Hey, Blasco, see that railway wagon marked number 6, dangling over the edge like a bundled up horse's head on a broken neck? Says London Nautica on it. Death's Head's chief research scientist should be inside. I'll drop you off at the nearest safe spot. You head for that Nautica wagon, right? Go on, Blasco! Going out there! You shoot those Nazis, Blasco. Head towards the dangling Nautica railway wagon. I'll look for a safe drop-off spot near to it.
William, in accordance with protocol, Death's Head...
Love how this series is like terrorism is good, actually.
All right, Blaskovich. Finds
You know what? Sometimes it's good.
and steal his identification papers. That's your ticket to the lunar base. He will be in one of the train cars there.
Can't remember his name, but part of the MLK mark, and he talking about like getting into.
Blasco. Can't see the Nautica wagon anymore. So look up and head in the general direction of the spindly torque. Should get you closer to the target. More or less.
Want to fall into the... Nice of them to have bulletproof.
How did any of these assholes survive this?
I don't know.
I have to go to sleep soon. How much longer is it in this part?
Bit.
Hmm. Good night.
Okay. Probably since Violet hasn't seen, kind of playing on her time. Well, playing while she's awake.
There, the London Nautical Railway wagon. Inside, Deathset's chief research scientist bound for the moon. Well, I'm coming for you, Nazi fucking spaceman.
Damn.
Fucking debris, smoke, Nazis everywhere. Almost got my ass shot to sight. Good enough places I need to stop.
Those guys are one-hit kill. Thanks for coming out. I'll be in the Discord still for a while tonight.